The galaxy burned, planets shattered, stars dimmed, and civilizations fell to pieces. Alien empires fought endlessly. Leaving nothing but ruins in their wake, Captain Rahl stood on the bridge of his cruiser, staring at the holographic map of the sector. Every blip on the map told a story of death, destruction, and lost hope. Ships drifted silently through debris fields, their hulls scarred and smoking. Trade routes were broken, communication lines destroyed, and systems abandoned. Even the oldest officers whispered that they had never seen such chaos. The smell of burnt metal and scorched energy filled the air. Rahl's fleet moved cautiously through the remnants of a once thriving system. Sensors detected faint pulses of strange energy, flickering in patterns too precise to be random. Loom, the science officer, leaned over the console, eyes wide. "Captain, these readings, they are ancient and strong," she said. Rahl frowned, his mind racing. "The elders warned us about human technology," he said quietly. "They said it should never be disturbed. We must be careful." Suddenly, a spike of energy shook the fleet. Shields vibrated, engines hummed under stress, and the monitors flickered. Veek, a young and ambitious officer, leaned closer to the readings. "What if we follow it?" he asked eagerly. "What if this is the key to power?" Rahl shook his head, worry written across his face. "This is not a game," he said. "The humans are legends for a reason, and awakening them could be fatal." The fleet changed course toward the source of the pulse. Every mile brought them closer to an unknown danger. The stars around them seemed to flicker under the energy's influence. Ships shivered as if sensing a presence long gone but never forgotten. The alien crews whispered stories of humans from ancient history. Massive warships that had once ruled entire sectors, fleets that could destroy planets. Soldiers who moved with discipline and precision unmatched by any other species, and now the signal told them that the humans were returning. The portal hidden deep in the sector began to stir. Blue energy glowed faintly along its edges, pulsing like a heartbeat. The fleet's instruments struggled to measure its strength. Even the hull of Rahl's cruiser vibrated. "This is alive," Loom said, voice trembling. "It's calling something." Or someone. Rahl clenched his fists. He knew the legends were true. Humanity was not gone. They were waiting, and now they were being awakened. The energy pulses grew faster, more intense. Spreading across the system, sensors in nearby sectors detected it, warning fleets and stations in panic. Ships malfunctioned, communications scrambled, and engines stuttered. The elder warnings echoed in Rahl's mind. He had been warned of this day, and now it had arrived. The first signs of humanity's return were pulsing in the void, and the galaxy trembled as it waited to see what would emerge. The energy pulses grew stronger, spreading across the galaxy like ripples in water. Every sensor and communication device in Rahl's fleet struggled to measure it. Loom's hands flew over the controls, trying to analyze the readings. "It's human," she said, voice trembling, "from long ago." "And it's alive?" Rahl's jaw tightened as he remembered the elders' warnings. "Never awaken the humans," they had said. "They are not like us." And their return could destroy everything. The source of the pulses was deep in an uncharted sector. Stars nearby seemed to flicker under the growing energy. Vec leaned closer to the console, curiosity and fear in his eyes. "What if we just watch it?" He asked, "What if we trace it?" Rahl shook his head, worry pressing on him. "This is not something to touch," he said. "But someone already has." Across the galaxy, alien fleets noticed the pulses. Energy readings spiked, weapon systems faltered, and shields wavered. Commanders whispered in disbelief, "Humans." Again? Reports came from scouts and drones. Ships malfunctioned, engines stuttered. and communications scrambled. The signal was spreading faster than any known technology. It was alive, deliberate, and unstoppable. The portal hidden in the sector pulsed like a heartbeat. Blue light shimmered along its edges, glowing brighter with each wave. Even the hulls of Raw's ships vibrated under its energy. Loom's eyes widened as she whispered, "This is more than power. It's a call, and someone is answering it." Suddenly, the void shimmered, and the first human warship appeared. Massive black and silver. Silent but commanding, the alien fleet froze. Unable to move, weapons failing, shields faltering, engines jamming. The humans did not fire, did not rush forward. And yet their presence alone dominated space. Small vessels blinked into existence around the warship. Disciplined and precise, energy waves pulsed outward, disrupting alien systems across the sector. Even distant fleets felt their presence. A calm authority radiated from the warship, and fear spread like wildfire. Rawl felt a cold shiver run down his spine. The legends were real. Humanity had returned. The warship pulsed like a living being, silent but full of intent. Alien fleets realized that resistance was impossible. Their technology was inferior, their strategies outdated. Vec whispered in disbelief, "The elders. They were right. We should have never touched it." Rawl nodded, jaw tight. "This is only the beginning," he said. "The humans are awakening, and nothing can stop them." The warship rotated slowly, scanning, observing, powerful without a single shot. Its smaller vessels moved around it like shadows, silent, precise, and deadly. The alien fleets understood they were not facing one ship, but a force, a strategy, and a mind centuries ahead of them. Images flashed across Raw's consoles, massive fleets, unstoppable soldiers. Perfect coordination. The galaxy trembled. And every officer knew that humanity's full return had begun. The portal pulsed again, connecting the warship, the fleet, and the galaxy. Energy ripples spread outward like a living signal. The humans had awakened, and the galaxy held its breath, waiting for what would come next. The human warship moved silently through the void. Massive and precise, its black and silver hull reflected starlight, symbols glowing faintly blue along its surface. Captain Rawl and his officers froze, eyes wide, hearts pounding. Even the bravest among them felt fear twist in their chests. The alien fleet had never seen technology like this. Every sensor struggled, every weapon faltered, and every shield wavered. The humans did not fire, did not rush forward, and yet their presence alone dominated the battlefield. Small human vessels blinked into existence around the main warship. Moving with perfect coordination, alien fleets tried to respond, but engines jammed and communications failed. Rawl's stomach tightened as the truth sank in. Humanity was back. Fully awake, fully aware, fully prepared. Their soldiers moved with calm authority. Armor polished, weapons ready, every action was deliberate, precise, and terrifying in its perfection. The alien fleet could feel their strategy, their discipline, their power radiating outward. Vec whispered in disbelief, "They warned us?" "The elders were right," he said. "The humans. They are more than legends." Rawl nodded silently, jaw tight. "They are not here to negotiate," he said quietly. "They are here to reclaim. And nothing we do will stop them." The portal behind the warship pulsed with energy. Guiding the humans, its waves spread across nearby systems, disabling alien technology and amplifying human presence. The galaxy itself seemed to shiver under the returning force. Every fleet, every system, every planet could feel it. Alien commanders tried to move, organize, and resist. But fear froze them in place. No one dared act. No one dared challenge the returning humans. A single projection emerged from one of the smaller vessels, hovering above the fleet. "You were warned," the voice said. "Prepare yourselves." The message spread across the galaxy instantly. Every civilization understood the meaning. Resistance was futile, escape was impossible. Humanity had returned to reclaim its place. Rahl swallowed hard, chest tight with fear and awe. Even the most experienced officers could not hide their dread. The humans' warship pulsed again, energy spreading outward like a heartbeat. Every fleet, every system, every planet felt the authority and presence of humanity. The consequences of awakening the human warship were immediate and undeniable. The legends of unstoppable fleets, perfect soldiers, and unmatched strategy were true. And the galaxy held its breath, waiting for what would come next. The warship rotated slowly, scanning the sector, calm, precise, and commanding. Its smaller vessels moved like shadows, silent and deadly. Every alien fleet understood that this was not a single ship, but an entire strategy, a living force. And to mind centuries ahead of them, the portal pulsed one last time. Connecting humans, fleet, and galaxy, the energy rippled outward, announcing the return of humanity, and the galaxy trembled, knowing that nothing would ever be the same again. The human warship hovered silently above the ruined system, its smaller vessels spread like shadows, scanning every fleet, every planet, every star. Captain Rahl and his officers stared at the monitors, frozen in disbelief. Every weapon and shield in the alien fleet struggled to function under the humans' energy field. The warship did not fire, did not rush forward, and yet its presence alone commanded fear and respect. Suddenly, the humans sent a signal across the galaxy. It traveled faster than any known communication. Reaching distant fleets and planets, the message was simple. Terrifying and undeniable, humans had returned. And the galaxy must prepare or fall. Rahl's chest tightened as the Elder's warnings echoed in his mind. Humanity was not to be underestimated. Alien commanders panicked, arguing and shouting as they tried to coordinate defenses. But fear spread faster than any order could reach. The warship's smaller vessels projected the humans' presence across the sector. Every system that received the signal trembled. The pulse of the portal behind the ship amplified their authority, guiding the humans and marking paths for their fleet. The galaxy began to realize that resistance was useless. Loom studied the energy waves. Handshaking, "They are calm," she said. "They know exactly what they are doing," Rahl nodded silently. Jaw tight. "They are not reckless or chaotic," he said. "They are precise, disciplined, and unstoppable." Every officer on the bridge understood the magnitude of what had been unleashed. A projection emerged from one of the smaller vessels. "Floating above the fleets, you were warned," the voice said. "Prepare yourselves." The alien fleets shivered, powerless and awed. The humans had returned to reclaim their place in the galaxy, and their authority was absolute. Deliberate, unstoppable, the portal pulsed again, sending energy through every nearby system. The smaller human vessels moved in perfect coordination. Scanning, marking, and observing, every fleet felt the weight of humanity's return. Even the strongest alien empires realized they were too late. The humans had returned fully awake, fully aware, fully prepared, and the galaxy held its breath. Waiting for what would come next, Rahl swallowed hard, his chest tight with fear and respect. "This is it," he whispered. "The humans are back, and the galaxy will never be the same." The alien fleets remained frozen, helpless under the calm, deliberate presence of humanity. Every system held its breath, waiting for the humans' next move. The warship pulsed like a living heartbeat in space. Its smaller vessels moved with deadly precision, a silent army ready to reclaim. The galaxy trembled, every star, every planet. Every fleet knew the truth: humanity had returned. Unstoppable, disciplined, and fully aware. And the galaxy could only watch as the humans prepared to take their rightful place among the stars. The human warship moved through space like a shadow, silent and powerful. Its smaller vessels followed with perfect precision, scanning every fleet, every system, every star. Captain Raw's alien fleet remained frozen, overwhelmed by fear and awe. Every sensor, every weapon, every shield struggled to measure the humans' true power. The portal behind the warship pulsed with energy, linking fleet, planet, and distant systems. Every wave of energy felt like a heartbeat, strong, steady, unstoppable. Rawl gripped the console, knuckles white. "They are moving," he whispered, "and nothing we do will stop them." The alien fleets tried to retreat, but even that was difficult. The humans' presence dominated the space around them. Even the bravest commanders could not act. Their pride and confidence had crumbled under the calm authority of the humans. The smaller human vessels projected signals across the sector. Every world that received them trembled with fear. The message was clear: humanity had returned, and the galaxy would obey or fall. Rawl's chest tightened as he realized the consequences. The Elder's warnings had been ignored. And now the galaxy was powerless inside the warship. Soldiers moved with calm authority, armor polished, weapons ready. Each action was deliberate, precise, and terrifying in its perfection. The alien fleet could feel their discipline and strategy radiating outward. No words were needed, no threats were spoken. Every officer and soldier understood the humans' dominance. The warship pulsed with energy like a living force. Even distant fleets trembled under its silent command. Rawl glanced at the portal, glowing like a living heart. It guided the humans, amplified their presence, and disabled alien technology. The galaxy itself seemed to shiver. Every civilization, every fleet, every outpost felt the humans awakening. The consequences of their return were immediate and undeniable. No system could resist, no fleet could hide. Every alien officer understood the power they were facing. A projection emerged from the warship. Floating above the fleets, "You were warned," the voice said. "Prepare yourselves." The alien fleets shivered, powerless and awed. The humans had returned to claim their place in the galaxy, and their authority was absolute. Deliberate, unstoppable, the portal pulsed one final time, sending energy through every nearby system. The smaller human vessels moved in perfect coordination. Scanning, marking, and observing, every fleet felt the weight of humanity's return. Even the strongest empires realized they were too late. The humans had returned fully awake, fully aware, fully prepared, and the galaxy held its breath, waiting for what would come next. Rawl swallowed hard, chest tight with fear and awe. "This is it," he whispered. "The humans are back, and the galaxy will never be the same." The alien fleets remained frozen, helpless under the calm, deliberate presence of humanity. Every system held its breath, waiting for the humans' next move. The human warship pulsed like a living heartbeat in space. Its smaller vessels moved with deadly precision, a silent army ready to reclaim. The galaxy trembled, every star, every planet. Every fleet knew the truth: humanity had returned. Unstoppable, disciplined, and fully aware. And the galaxy could only watch as the humans reclaimed their rightful place among the stars.